Good day, everyone. I am Angelica Biargante from this MB1B. And now I will discuss the bond line drawing in Organic Chemistry 100 using carbon atoms. Have you ever asked yourself, nganong carbon man jud ang ginagamit nga in periodic table there are 100 plus of elements. So, why carbon is essential in all living things? Because it has the unique ability to form complex, stable molecules with other elements, allowing for the creation of the diverse range of organic compounds that make up living organisms, including DNA, proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Essentially, carbon acts as the primary building blocks for all life on Earth. So, in carbon bonding occurs when carbon atoms share electrons to form covalent bonds. Carbon atoms form bonds to achieve a full outer shell of electrons, which makes them more stable. So, there are three types of carbon bonds: single bond, double bond, and triple bond. So, in single bond is a bond between two carbon atoms that shares two electrons, one from each other. In double bond is a bond between two carbon atoms that shares four electrons, two pairs. And the last is the triple bond. It's a bond between two carbon atoms that shares six electrons, three pairs. So, sa pag-identify daw sa carbon molecules, na siya tulo ka structure. First is the Lewis structure. Next is the skeletal structure, or ginatawag siya bond line drawing. The last is condensed structure. Now, I will discuss you about the skeletal structure or the bond line drawing. So, in your own, what is bond line drawings? So, a bond-line drawing or a skeletal structure is a simplified way to represent a molecule in organic chemistry, where only the bonds between atoms are shown as lines, with carbon atoms assumed to be at every vertex or end of a line, and hydrogen atoms attached to carbon are typically not explicitly drawn. Essentially, it shows the skeleton of the molecules, omitting most carbon and hydrogen atoms for conciseness. So the objective of this lecture is to read bond line drawings, to draw bond line drawings, to avoid mistakes, to identify formal charges, to find long pairs that are not drawn. First is how to read bond line drawings. Bond line drawings show the carbon skeleton, the connection of all the carbon atoms that build up the backbone or skeleton of the molecule, with any functional groups that are attached, such as oxygen or boron. Lines are drawn in a zigzag format, where each corner or end point represents a carbon atom. For example, the following compounds has seven carbon atoms. So, ani siya? Ani. So, there are seven carbon atoms. So, ang end point daw ani nga linya, nado na ang kanang carbon. Then, to understand the basic of skeletal structure is first is lines. Each line represents a bond between atoms. A single line indicates a single bond, while double lines indicates double bonds. Next is a vertex. Each vertex or endpoint represents a carbon atom unless otherwise specified. And hydrogens. Hydrogens attached to carbons are usually not drawn. Instead, each carbon is assumed to have enough hydrogen atoms to make four bonds total. Other atoms. Atoms other than carbon, like oxygen, nitrogen, and so on, are explicitly drawn with their elemental symbols. So, nako example diri ang band line drawing or skeletal structure. So, may siyang example, nado siya 6 carbon atoms. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, dito sa skeletal structure is kani sila, kung ato daw ihapon, na siya 6 carbon atoms. So, sa double bond daw and triple bond, ang ginashow niya sa skeletal structure, kay ingani siya, ang double bond na ay isa ka line nga ni-insert sa line. Then sa triple bond, duhak-duk ang line nga ni-insert. So, dire sa double bond, ang pag-count ani niya og carbon is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, dire daw sa double bond is there is 5 carbon. Pag sa triple bond, duhak-duk ang line nga ni-insert. So, dire sa double bond, ang pag-count ani niya og carbon is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, dire daw sa double bond is there is 5 carbon atoms. Then, dire na po sa triple bond is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, sa triple bond is 6 carbon atoms. And drawing triple bonds, be sure to draw them in a straight line rather than zigzag because triple bonds are linear. Kung sa skeletal structures siya or bond line drawing, ang triple bond daw is ingani. Same ra po siya pag inganion. So this compound has 6 carbon atoms. It is common to see a small gap on either side of a triple bond like this. So na siya small gap. So bantog ang atong pagyap ganin ng anong 6 ang carbon atoms ang nasa triple bonds. Ang kaning gap na diri is naa diri ang kanang carbon atoms. So mao na siyang mayap na to siya maapi na to siya counted diriya. As same lang siya sa diriya nga skeletal structure. Then the two carbon atoms of the triple bond and the 2 carbons connected to them are drawn in a straight line. All other bonds are drawn as a zigzag. So kani is mo siyang condensed, mo siyang skeletal structure. So pag ingani daw yung makitaan sa condensed, kung skeletal structure daw na to siya or bond line drawing is may ngani na siya. The same gyapon diri like may ngani siya. So, most hydrogen atoms are not shown. So, bond-line drawings can be drawn very quickly. Hydrogen atoms connected to atoms, other carbons such as nitrogen or oxygen, much be drawn. So, kani siya, makita man ninyo no nga, si hydrogen is nakakonect siya kay nitrogen. Then, diri kay nakakonect siya, nakatapad siya kay oxygen. So, diri po nakatapad siya kay sulfur. So, mo ni siyang skeletal structure. Kung i-draw nimo siya. How to draw bond line drawings? First is identify the molecular formula. Start with the molecular formula of the compound you want to draw. Next, determine the structure. Decide on the structure based on the connectivity of atoms. Draw carbon skeleton. Begin by stitching the carbon backbone using lines for bonds. Next, add functional groups, including any functional groups by drawing them in appropriate location. So, pag nadoy ma-add nga elements, kailangan daw siya lines for bonds. Next, add functional groups, including any functional groups by drawing them in appropriate location. So, pag nadoy ma-add nga elements, kailangan daw siya isulat siya kay dili man siya carbon, so kailangan siya isulat. Then, last is check for valency. Ensure that each carbon has 4 bonds and other atoms have the required number of bonds. So, here na to sa how to draw bond line drawings. For example of this molecule drawing, to draw this as a bond line drawing, we focus on the carbon skeleton, making sure to draw any atoms other than carbon and hydrogen. All atoms other than carbon and hydrogen must be drawn. So kani siya, kung sa condense, ingani siya, ang dagway niya, drawing niya si carbon o si hydrogen. Pag sa skeletal na siya, dili na nimo makita si hydrogen oxygen. So ang dili kay nakakonect mo naman si oxygen i-copy jud mo siya kay dili man siya carbon nga naga-symbolize diri sa mga endpoint. Don't forget that carbon atoms in a straight chain are drawn in a zigzag form. So, so kung kani daw diri kung i-zigzag form daw nato ning condense, may ngani siya ang iyang porma. Then diri pud daw, when drawing double bonds, try to draw the other bonds as far away from the double bond as possible. So mo diri siya pag double bonds daw ang drawing on, dapat daw layo siya sa other bonds. Mo siya. So mas is much better than kanido siyang drawing on. Then, third is, when drawing zigzag, it does not matter in which direction you start drawing. So, kung sa zigzag daw ka, kung start ka, kung asa mong carbon dapit, either diri ka magsugod or diri or diri depends na kung asa ang mas taas nga chain. Then, so, ang mga i-avoid na nga mistakes is first is never draw a carbon atom with more than 4 bonds. This is a big no-no. Carbon atoms only have 4 orbitals. Therefore, carbon atoms can form only 4 bonds. Bonds are formed when orbitals of one atom overlap with orbitals of other atoms. This is true of all second row elements. Number 2, when drawing a molecule, you should either show all of the hydrogen, hydrogens and all of the carbons or draw a bond line drawing where the carbons and hydrogens are not drawn. You cannot draw the carbons without also drawing the hydrogen. So, mali siya. This drawing is no good. Either leave out the carbons which is preferable or put in the hydrogen. So kani siya, kani o kani. Dili daw ni siya good nga drawingon. Third is, when drawing each carbon atom in a zigzag, try to draw all of the bonds as far as possible. So, ganito ka ng carbon, yan yun siya. Muna siyang skeletal structure. Mas better daw nga ingani ni mo siya kaysa ingani. Eh, mas dali ra siya gets. So, here are some exercise of making um, kung saan follow transformation and think about the changes of the so mo ni siya diri kani siya diri is na ang double bond then pag abot diri wala na si double bond. So same as like this. So diri hydrogen and boron have been removed and a single bond has been converted into a double bond. If you cannot see that an hydrogen was removed, then you will need to count the number of hydrogen atoms in the starting materials and compare it with the production. So, sa diri nahimo na siya nahimo na siya diri og double bond. So, identifying formal charges. A formal charge is a charge associated with an atom that does not exhibit the expected number of the valence. Electrons, when calculating the formal charge on atom, we first need to know the number of valence electrons that atom is supposed to have. We can get this number by inspecting the periodic table since each column of the periodic table indicates the number of expected valence electrons. For example, carbon is in column 4A and therefore has 4 valent electrons. This is the number of valent electrons that a carbon atom is supposed to have. So here are the example now of Fermat charges. So consider the central carbon atom in the compound below. So mo ni siya, si carbon daw is na siya 4 valent electrons. So mo ni siya diriya, like na siya 4 sides. Then sa oxygen daw is na ay 4 kabok lone pairs. Then pag-abot diriya, nahimo na siya 5 lone pairs. Then diriya, mura gyapon siya. Then nawala nang iyahang rag line nga naga-connect. Same as this. So, next example is consider the oxygen atom and the structure. In addition to the electron and the oxygen from the carbon-oxygen bond, the oxygen also has 3 lone pairs. A lone pair is when you have 2 electrons that are not being used to form a bond. Line pairs are drawn as 2 dots on an atom, and the oxygen above has 3 of these lone pairs. So, mali siya. Sa during nga side is wala pa siya yung negative, kaya wala pa man siya nag-share o ka ng lone pair. Then, pag-abot din, nag-share na siya, then sa skeletal structure niya sa last is na negative na siya. Okay? Nakuha naman siya og lone pairs. So some atoms may have a number of electrons such that gaining or losing enough to fulfill their octates is challenging. These atoms may engage in covalent bonds instead of ionic bonds. So diri daw kani daw siya nga skeletal structure is wala ang carbon guys wala siya hydrogen. Then diri is na siya isa which is diri dapit. Then sa last is na siya duha which is kani diri ug diri. So what happens when we have a carbon atom with a negative formation charge? So for example, ang condensed niya figure is kani ang gihatag. Then pag i-skeletal structure na to siya, may ani na siya. Wala na siya hydrogen atoms. Then finding lone pairs that are not drawn. So identifying lone pairs. Lone pairs may not be explicitly shown in bond line drawings, but a crucial for understanding activity. Number one, look at atoms like oxygen and nitrogen. They often have lone pairs. Number two, count how many bonds an atom has made. If it has fewer than its valency allows, it likely has lone pairs. Then, take the case with the nitrogen atoms shown. So, diri daw is, ang yang ginano diri is ang nitrogen. Kung i-banda during nature, skeletal structure is may ani siya. Kung nana siya positive and negative lone pairs is may ngani na siya. Ano siya ang figure sa negative, then ano siya ang sa positive lone pairs. Then, so example is in this case, we are looking at an oxygen atom. So, oxygen atom atong ginano. So sa oxygen atoms daw is, diriya is negative sign. Negative siya. So, is the same as, diriya, same lang sila. So, kung i-count na to siya, na siya 6 valence electron. But, na siya 1 nga i-add, which is, kani, hindi dapat nga sign. So, may mo na siya, 6 plus 1 equals 7. Finding lone pairs that are not drawn, let's review the process. First is count the number of the valence electrons the atoms should have according to the periodic table. Number two, take the formal charge into account. A negative charge means one more electron, and a positive charge means one less electron. Now you know the number of valence electrons the atoms actually has. Use this number to figure out how many lone pairs there are. So, sa diriya daw, nga nang na siya plus 1 is, pag negative daw, ang yung charge is, na siya additional nga 1. Pero pag positive daw yung charge is, na, wala siya additional 1 kundi mag-minus siya og 1. For example, diriya, when oxygen has no formal charge, it will have 2 bonds and 2 lone pairs. So, diriya si oxygen, hydrogen. So, diriya na siya lone pairs with positive charge. So, same na gyapon siya diri. As the same like this. So, kani siya same diri, same pa diri. Then, if oxygen has a negative formal charge, then it must have one bond and three lone pairs. So, kani daw pag sa ano daw siya, negative daw nga formal charge is may ngani na daw siya na siya ay 3 lone pairs. Same lang gyapon siya diri nga side. Then, if oxygen has a positive charge, then it must be 3 bonds and 1 lone pairs. So, pag ang pag ang oxygen daw kay naay positive charge, naa siya ay tulo ka bonds. So, pag diri na siya tulo ka bonds. Then, the same lang gyapon as diri, pero isa lang kabugyang lone pairs. Same lang gyapon diri. Then, another example, when nitrogen has no formal charge, it will have 3 bonds and 1 lone pair. So, same gyapon sa pag-explain ako ganina, diri siya mahimo siya gingani. Then, diri po mahimo siya 3 bonds and 1 lone pairs. Same lang. Then, if nitrogen has a negative formal charge, then it must have 2 bonds and 2 lone pairs. So, pag ang nitrogen daw is na siya negative charge, na siya 2 bonds and 2 lone pairs. Makita man nyo diri na siya 2 bonds and 2 lone pairs. Same gyapon siya diri sa next diri pod same lang. Then if nitrogen has a positive charge, then it must have 4 bonds and no lone pairs. So pag daw nitrogen is na siya positive charge, then na siya 4 bonds and no lone pairs. Wala siya lone pairs. So, ano siya ngani? Wala siya katong dot sa kilid niya. Nagasimbolize siya as lone pairs. So, any question? So, in conclusion, so ang pag-drawing sa banding drawing or skeletal structure is easy ra kay siya kaysa sa uban nga mga structures sa sa carbon. Then, kung kani siya mong gamiton, mas dali jud ka mahuman and mas dali nimo masabtan kung pila ka buok hydrogen pila ka buok hydrogen ang nasa carbon. Like for example, ning connect nga oxygen, maano lang man gyapon mo siya kay dali ra jud kay siya sabdo ng skeletal structure or bond line drawing. Thank you.